ya Njata TV muthenya wa umuthi tabarira-ini ya Black Roots na maundu magirite kwagira na toria gukwirite hau mbere tugukorwo na mugeni muthenya wa umuthi Kenzo Matata ni mumwe muno ni undu wa nyimbo cigana na ni akoretwo thiini wa weni bururi-ini wa Kenya ani tugukorwo tukimenyana nake muno makiria akorwo agitwira akoretwo agika atia weni uramutwara na njira iriku na ni mugutwitikiria tugaga tabarira ino ni tabarira ya Black Roots koguo tukanagia thiomi ciothe tukaria gikuyu hanini tukaria githungu hanini tukaria githweri hanini niguo tu accommodate ageni aitu na njira njega ni undu wa uhoro ucio ni vyema tujuane na mgeni wetu siku ya leo. I don't think you need much of an introduction. How are you been?
I've been good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's actually a privilege being here. I didn't know you guys are presenting in Cuke.
Yes.
That's interesting though. That's quite interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a Kikuyu station.
Awesome.
But we are very welcoming to, of course, all different tribes, especially right
Awesome.
now. Ni vyema kukuwa na watu wote from different tribes. Yes. How have you been? Music, umekuwa, you know, you're one of those guys who people, when they hear Kenzo Matata, wanajua hapo kitambo ama when the music that was. So how have you been? How has music been taking you?
First of all, it's a wrong statement. Yes, I began quite early. It's like, my America is actually 11 years to date. I was still in Form 2 at that time. So at that time I was still doing nilifanya muziki to some other. I was signed to Ogopa DJs.
Yes.
Then things didn't go so well, so I had to like follow my own path. So yeah. So ever since I've been churning out music, ventured into business kidogo, and I still do play football. So,
Yeah.
So there've been a lot of things happening.
Going on in your life.
Yeah.
Music, you've also mentioned business.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times when people think of musicians, they just think music. They don't think that there are other things that they do apart from that.
True,
Can you
true.
go in depth business-wise, what you've been doing?
Business-wise, I ventured, I'm like into the club business and liquor business. So I own a wines and spirits in South B.
Yes.
It's called Matata Wines and Spirits. Then I'm a director. I'm a board member at a club called Fuse Lounge. It's in, what do you call it? It's in Committee Road, along Committee Road,
Committee Road.
directly opposite Jacaranda Estate, JBC Mall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into your music. I think a lot of people remember Mama Milka.
That was my first song, actually.
Yes, and it's still a great hit. I think
Thank
people
you.
really enjoy it.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
ata ukisikia, you know, when that song is played, people automatically go Kenzo Matata.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. But it's good to talk about what you're currently doing right now. You have a new song, Ai. Is it Ai?
Yes.
Niambie. Let's talk about Ai.
Yeah. So the thing is this.
Yeah.
At Gopa, I did like, I think roughly 10 songs. That was Mama Milka, Zamzam, Jochilie, Kidogo too, like the couple. Then after I left, I joined Pacho. So Pacho, I came up with my first single. It was Mama, dedication to my late mother, the reggae version. Then I did Maintenance Fee with Cannibal. Then I did Nyoso. That was a solo project. Then I did Niambie, yes, solo project. Then now I have a new one. It's called a solo project too, produced by MC Jegede. Yeah.
And how is going solo or having gone solo been for you so far?
I've always been solo. It's only that I was signed. I was under different management. That was Ogopa DJs. Right now, I have a different management that I've assembled, and it's working out pretty well. Yeah.
Let's talk about management for a second, because new artists, when they start, they have a hard time. Maybe they go, in the wrong direction. They don't pick up as they expected because of the wrong management. The importance of having the right management.
It's not necessarily even having the right management. I call it having patience. Because before my first single, Mama Milka, came out, I'd really tried. Because I was still in high school though. Yeah. But I really tried. I was still doing music, it was being played and all that. But when the right time came, everything just fell into place. Yeah. So these new cards, I think management, you should be your first manager, as in you should be your first manager. Like you should be able to manage yourself
yourself
before you're managed by somebody else. If you just want to be managed and you still don't know how to manage yourself, I don't think things will work out for you.
Yeah, because Kenzo, we've seen a lot of artists, a lot of talented upcoming artists. They start out really, really well,
yeah.
but once they get into the industry, they start becoming well-known, popular.
Yeah.
Something happens.
Something happens. I think the industry needs discipline, a lot of discipline, a lot of discipline.
Yes.
Because once the fame gets to your head, that's it. That's the end of you.
Yeah.
I can mention a couple of artists, but it's not good.
Yeah.
You just need to be well disciplined, because in this industry it's like you're in an ocean, and you know in an ocean there's so many things. You can be eaten by sharks, but again there's a ship. You can, whatever you ship through, you can sail through the sea safely. So it depends on what you choose. Yeah, you just need to be disciplined and focused. Yeah.
I have to ask you, what is your all-time favorite hit? And by when you perform on stage, even if it's after 10 years, you still get this, energy.
The funny thing, initially there were two. It was Zamzam and my late mom's song.
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah, Mama. So every time I used to be told, "Imbe yo imbo tena, sing again, sing again, sing again."
Yeah.
So it's easy. Honestly speaking, the new song, I've been doing tour. I've been doing a media tour and club tours. I remember the last time I was at the Fuse Lounge, I was made to sing this song like over 6 times. Nimemaliza, I'm going, no, again, you're coming, then I'm okay, sawa. So for now, it's slowly picking up to be the song that is becoming my favorite song to perform. Yeah,
your favorite as well.
Yeah.
And have you ever performed whereby the crowd did not, have any reaction, wanakuangalia tu hivi? I don't know if you've ever experienced that.
It happens. The best thing with this, with me, is like I always walk with my guitar. Actually, the thing was this: I'm going to perform. I won't mention the name. A certain place. I was singing. Yes, guys know your songs, but they're not responding. They're just there. Then, even to make it worse, lights went out. So the crowd was bored, and lights stima zimepotea.
Yeah.
But thank God, I usually work with my guitar. So I tried something on the guitar.
Yeah.
And overturned everything.
Yeah. I know you're very controversial, and you've always been very outspoken in a number of things when it comes to siasa, when it comes to... I remember way back in 2014, there's a time you made a statement about women gold digging and going after men because of money.
It was actually a song.
Yes, it was.
Actually a song,
it was actually a song.
Maintenance fee.
Oh yes, maintenance fee. Yes.
Featuring Cannibal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, nowadays you're known as socialites, slay queens. I don't know what have your thoughts changed on that, or
no. Basically, I was just trying. It wasn't necessarily about women. It was about men. Okay, vijana. I'm a youth, so I was telling the youth, before you get into a relationship, make sure you can sustain yourself first before you accommodate somebody else. So I put it in like, you have to have maintenance fee. Don't have to have that baller status cash. No, just cash that somebody is comfortable. For instance, if I'm dating you, you're just telling me, hey babe, naisha na wase leo out magazi wangu na sina do enough, siniongeze do. Lacha nataka kuambia sina pesa. But akikwambia, babe, sina do yote, but chukua hido kidogo, uingi utaongezea. You'll appreciate that guy. But if it's ule tu mse hananga, sina.
Kila time
unajua. So
yeah,
so the cash was, as in hiyo ngoma ilikuwa inajaribu ku encourage the youth to work hard, to be, as in tengeneze hiyo pesa.
Yes.
Hata kama unauza njugu, hata kama ni cab guy, hata kama ni makanga, tengeneze hiyo pesa, ndio demu yako next time akitaka kitu. Hata kama una full atakuwa understand, utampatia iko na atatosheka na hiyo.
Yes. Tuwe na mwili ugeto Kenzo, na I'm sure DJ Semones anashuhudia nini agenda kulia hii DJ.
Usually, first of all, maybe I would just like to ask, because I know you from way back during the Ogopa DJs. Well, I appreciate the kind of strides that the Kenyan music industry has made so far. But do you think we've lost it? Where are we beaten, especially back in the days when people like Chameleon and Bebe Cool used to come and record in Ogopa DJs? Right now, people are going to look for those people in their countries to go there and make collabos. Do you think we would have maintained Kapuka as our identity?
First of all, Kapuka was a diss, so...
Yeah, it was still the beat itself.
It was
but that was what was selling.
That's a very noble question. That's a very good question.
Yeah.
The thing is this, there was just disconnect. Like, you see, it's a chain. Artists, DJs, radio presenters, TV presenters, and everyone. It's a chain. If one chain doesn't work, it doesn't work for the whole industry. So at that time, I remember at some point, I don't know if I'm wrong, but the DJs were fighting with the artists, if I'm not wrong. Not fighting, they were It was just a misunderstanding, I think. So, ilifika point that there's a disconnect between the artists and the normal fan. Because maybe the DJs weren't playing enough Kenyan music. They're just playing the big songs. And the radios were playing international songs, which is not bad, but mcheza kwao tuzo. Mcheza mziki wa mtu wa kwenyu kwanza before you go outside there. So the disconnect is this. Let me give an example with me, an artist. As an artist, you have to have the full package. You have to have your designer. You have to have your choreographer. You have to have, you have to have your team around you. If the artist doesn't make money, it trickles down to the whole team. You get? So it's a chain. Same thing to the industry. We have the artist. We have the outlets, which are, with the major outlets nowadays are the DJs and the radio and the TVs and the print and all that. But if you guys are giving outside artists preference to your own, then that interferes.
Where do you think is the major disconnect? Where is the chain? Where is the chain breaking?
Everyone. As in, I can't blame the DJs. I can't blame the artist. I can't blame the TV. I blame everyone. As artists, we are not churning out.
Most of the time, the artists seem to be blamed more.
You see, personally, I'm not the type of the blame gaming and all that. I think the DJs are complaining about content, right? Us guys were churning out music. For them, to the DJs, the contents were just from the bigger artists, not the upcoming artists. So if an upcoming artist comes with a good quality song, it's brushed away. If the big artist doesn't release songs as often, they say there's no content. You get? That was a problem. What you're lacking today is this: a DJ to identify a good song regardless of the artist, a good song that can work. Then he pushes the song as himself. You get? If I'm to ask any DJ, how many artists have you played a part in building? Literally, no. Most DJs go for already big songs. They do not make songs big. That's the difference.
The known songs.
Yeah. Now, that's the difference. There's a difference between a popular song, a hit song, and a monster hit. So, DJs, most of the time, hit songs and monster hits come from popular songs. DJs pick up on the popular songs, they play the popular songs, they make them hit songs and monster hit. Now, if you don't have a popular song, where do you fall? You get? That's why, hence, that was the death of our, these things, what do we call them? The award shows, the Akina Kisima, Akina the Insider. Do you know why? Because, I'm sorry to say,
the same artists keep winning.
Not even that. The outlets want, how can I put it? The outlets, now the radio, the DJs, and the TV, they aren't really giving Kenyan industry that the support it needs. Yeah, you get. So, even if somebody is to organize maybe an event, an award show, how many artists will you call? And now the problem is this: we just, as artists are left to do club bangers. And club bangers, if you ukitaka kuweka categories maybe Kisima Awards, you'll have the R&B section, you'll have the reggae section, you'll have all that, not club banger section. Now, the DJ can't play an R&B song in a club. You get? And right now, as you speak, most DJs are on radio. So most of them are the ones who make most playlists. So they'll put what works for them in clubs. R&B, if I want to put a category for R&B, how many artists can you pick to put on that category? You get my point? So that is where the disconnect came. But right now, I'm really thankful that the DJs, the artists, and the presenters are coming together. And slowly, the music industry is patching up. And that's a good look. That's a very good look,
Nice. DJ, you good with that?
Yeah, wacha niseme tu niko sawa lakini mi basically wacha nikwambie mimi kama DJ I'll always keep standing out for where our standards I'll always benchmark that with the rest of the African. If Kenya is the East African powerhouse, then we are in the same level with Nigeria and South Africa. Then definitely we're supposed to be talking about artists taking the same kind of music, or the same, No, let me say it. Let me finish. I'll give you a chance to. Because there's no way you can be talking about an East African powerhouse a place whereby this is the largest economy in East Africa, then basically an economy is what runs a country. So if we have the largest economy in East Africa, then it basically means we have the ability to do that, whatever the other Africa powerhouses are doing. So that is why I was basically asking, where is the disconnect? Because if countries like Uganda, Tanzania and even those days during when I was a small boy, people from Congo used to come here. Why they still do? Why then are we bridging? What will we do? What are we lagging behind?
Can I answer that? Yeah. I think I already answered it, but indirectly. If you go to Uganda, the content is close to 100% Ugandan content.
Yes.
It's okay.
In clubs, in radio, and everywhere. And their DJs and their radio presenters, they do play. Like, it's not like they're being forced to. They know it's them. They're doing it. Go to Congo, same thing. Go to Tanzania, same thing. Like, go to South Africa. You'll even get bored by listening to South African music.
Yeah.
It's only in Kenya. I have a friend who came to Kenya the other day. The first song he listened to when he landed was actually a Nigerian song. You get, if you go to Nigeria, like, they have a bigger crowd. They don't even need us. Like, their population, they don't even need us. Once an artist is big in Nigeria, he can start as in Akosawa. Now, come to Kenya. It's good that, honestly, the time I came, your content was like 90% Kenyan music. That's a big kudos. You get, the disconnect came here. Kenyan used to win. I think Nameless, Wahoo, Amani, Akina Big Pin, and the Logombas have won international awards. We don't need to sound like Nigerians for us guys to make it big. Yes. I remember there's a time even South Africans were sampling Kenyan music. The time I was at Ogopa, Nameless song Maisha was sampled by a South African group. That means that is our style. This thing of us guys trying to sound the Afro something, no.
That is what I was asking.
Be original. Us guys are original. We have
duplicating so much.
We don't duplicate because right now we have our sound. The problem is this: with this integration of social media and the hype about Nigerian music, Afrobeat, we tend to sound more like Nigerians. Hence, giving Nigerians more power than everyone else. South Africa, they have their own sound. They don't sound like Nigeria.
Yeah.
We Kenyans are the ones who are trying to. If you listen to a Ugandan song, you'll definitely know this is a Ugandan song.
That is what I was
Tanzanian song.
Yeah.
You see, Kenyan song, like backtrack like, okay, I'm like the fourth generation of music. There were like na Fundi Konde, then came like Akina Dalimpi, then came Akina Nameless, then came Akina Logombas, then Kleptomaniacs, then us. Mimi, Avril, Akina Trapi, Akina Maria. We're like the fourth and the fifth generation. The time as guests came in, the industry was changing, but not losing his, as in its originality. Yeah. Exactly. Go with the times, but do not lose your identity. I came up, like, at that time, the time personally I came up, guys were more into club songs. So I came up with that narration. Mama Milka was purely a narration of a story, like storytelling in a melodious way. It worked perfectly. Then guys picked up. Tanzanians actually began the time, I think, Akina Nameless. They were so big. The Tanzanians and the Ugandans came to Kenya, learned about the Kenyan industry, then they realized there's something wrong with the Kenyan music. Guys are not together. Baby Cool and the rest went back to their countries, brought artists together, and they did their thing together. They were actually, Ugandan music was styled by Ogopa DJs. Because Lucas styled Baby Cool and Chameleon, they went back with it and they made it. Remember when Diamond came to Kenya, he went to Ogopa. My number one, he did the video with Ogopa. After that, he went back to Tanzania. I realized Kenyans, there's something not right. Yeah. People are not together. He went back. He brought all the artists together. They fought, clear key to now look at where they are. I think that's what Kenya needs right now.
Yes.
Fighting for each other.
So I think the one issue that comes out is that there is a problem.
There's a problem.
There's a big problem.
But the best thing, as I said, things are slowly patching up.
Yeah.
Things are slowly patching up, and that's a good thing. Yeah. You see, a journey of 1,000 miles just begins with one step.
Yeah.
And we already like many steps into that.
Yeah.
So slowly, pole things will patch up.
Yeah, and it's really good to see, you know, artists who started with the originality, you know, for instance, you, Nameless, coming back and bringing that freshness in music. It's really amazing. Acha tuingie kwenye siasa kidogo tu.
No problem.
I know you are very, you always have a say on these matters, and there's a lot going on, and let's not go much into that. But let's talk about the ministries in the cabinet right now. Do you think the youths have been catered for the right way, and which is the most unnecessary ministry?
Personally, I'm non-partisan and I don't really like getting into politics, but one thing I know, our leaders right now ni kama wanarudisha mkono. They wanagawia kazi wale watu who stood with them all along.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, but again, I think sometimes you need people who are inside that thing wapatie waranizo vitu za ukivyao.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about Izoma ministries, but we just need functioning ministries, period. At the end of the day, regardless, we need to make this money as a unit. Because the cake is so big. But ukipatia mse moja pale na yana jifikiria tu kwanza, that's wrong. Yeah, that's totally wrong. But again, you never know. It's only the first year after the guys, as in it's only the first 2 months, I think. It's only...
Not even 2 months.
Yeah, you get. So let's see how things work.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming, Kenzo. I know guys want to see you perform some of your songs, some of your new songs. Maybe your last words to the audience.
My last word to the audience. Kenzo has always been there. He will always be there. And I'm not planning to give up anytime soon. Yeah. I'm not even halfway where I want to be. I'm not even halfway to as in my goals. I think my goals are so big they scare me. So I'm still in that journey. Yeah. You guys have stood with me over these 11 years. Now let's take it. Let's make the 11 years count. Right now I have a new song. It's called I. It's out on YouTube. I'm on social media by there. Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Kenzo Matata. Everywhere, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Kenzo Matata, Facebook Kenzo Matata. All then we can talk from there. Yes. But again, muse mangai na ndarudia. Jueni, AIDS is real. Na inaua. It's not a myth. I've seen people die. I've seen them die. So AIDS is real, maze. It is as in it is manageable, but the best way to go about it is if you really have to do it, wrap it up. You get. So yeah, AIDS is real, man. Yeah.
Thank you for that message. Thank you for coming, for talking to us. Thank you so much. DJ, which song would you want us to start with?
Song yake mpya inaitwa I.
Yes.
And then so that we'll have a couple of minutes so that the audience can give us the feedback on how it is.
Awesome.
Ara the makoro manyitana ile na ile muthenya wa mothe tafarira ya Black Roots ne makiwe hare page ni to Njata TV official no tokoro tukiaraniria no mothe nto gwikira ire bisha Kenzo Matata tokoro tukikorana tokoro tukinyitana nake mothe gwe hoka no akoro kunyitana na interview yake kuri ajiririe na harere ginya muthenya wa mothe adora magukoretwo makinyandikira Grace the First Girl wameniambia watu kutoka Kayole wanasema Kenzo uko tu sawa, wanataka ngoma zingine zaidi. Kuna dema naitwa wa Shukagawa. Jera good words from Kenzo, keep up the good work, ngoma ni tamu sana, ako tuned in kutoka Zima. Kuna mtu anaitwa Mimo Sheri wa Esther, huyu ni fan number 1, anasema ako tuned in tu sana, wako ndani, wanasema Kenzo keep up the good job. Eustace the entertainer pia ananiambia ako on live on location anatucheki. Nyudo Rebecca Benson ako chonjo tu sana, wanasema Black Roots iko juu. Na kuna mtu anaitwa kama wa Mlango anasema ako ndani. Na au mafans wote Kenzo, the last words is before sasa to sign out. Utawaambiaje? Kuna mmoja amekwambia wanataka ngoma zaidi.
Ngoma zaidi hii mwaka see like last year, mid last year, last year nimetoa ngoma moja peke yake. Mtu aniambie. So kutoka mid last year I've been recording. So hii mwaka ngojeni marathon mtaboeka na mimi mbaya.
Teke zimejaa.
Teke.
Wazi. Mwanzi hiyo ngoma nimeifeel iko poa. I think sasa vile tumesema kwa network sasa kazi ni ya DJ.
Kweli. Kweli. Bado na appreciate sana.
Sasa by the way show yetu ya leo Tuesdays inakuanga 100% Kenyan. Ndio maana tunasema leo tuna promote muziki ya Kenya ili wasanii waache kucomplain pia saidi ya DJ na ma presenter ati hawachezi ngoma za Kenya.
Ina challenge kwenu. Mbona siku nyingi mnacheza ngoma za Kenya kila siku? Hiyo siku moja ndio mseme ni siku ya international music.
Sasa hii siku kuna siku kadhaa because kama ni Monday ni R&B, Kenya kuna R&B. Tuesday ni keeping it Kenyan, totally Kenyan. Wednesday ni Afro music. Hata ngoma za Kenya ziko Afrika pia. Thursday tu ndio tunacheza dancehall na reggae. Friday ni hits. Unacheki.
Yes.
So basically show ni ya kupromote muziki ya Kenya sana, na hizo zingine pia huwa tusahau because lazima tu balance.
Kweli. Yeah. Na mfanya kazi poa sana wazee. Mfanya kazi fiti sana.
Thank you so much. Thank you mwiriru wa TV ni ndwa gwitikira kunyitanira hamwe na ibe muthenya wa omothe. Na DJ tukimalizia lazima utuchezee Mama Milka please. Yes.
Unajua hiyo ndio ile ngoma watu wengi wana relate kutoka tukiwa shule.
Yes.
Hiyo sasa ndio ilikuwa trademark ya Kenzo. Last words zangu ninasema kama wewe ni msanii uko pale nje, areo the mic waro dio miroro roage koyo juga okoro wewe msanii uko na ngoma, uko na talent, unakuja unatuletea ngoma yako huko Anniversary Towers 22nd floor, una drop it kwa reception, unaweza andika Mombi Chege, unaweza andika DJ Simones, unaweza andika Black Roots, alafu sisi kazi yetu ni kusample pia, lakini lazima ukumefikisha ile quality na content pia, lazima ngoma ikuwepo. Hatutaki kwa tuna promote Kenzo watu wanapia wanatupatia ngoma tunawasa wanauliza hiyo ngoma ni gani bana. Unacheki. Lazima tuangalie angle zote pia. So wacha ni atafuta Mama Milka hapa ndio tumalizie. Yeah. Sawa.
Matata hii. Kenzo. Tumekuwa mabeste tangu utotoni, tumesoma pamoja tangu utotoni, tumecheza pamoja michezo ya utotoni. Sasa mimi mtu mzima natafuta mchumba. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie ujipange naye. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie ujipange naye. Matata hii. Kenzo. Tumekuwa mabeste tangu utotoni, tumesoma pamoja tangu utotoni, tumecheza pamoja michezo ya utotoni. Sasa mimi mtu mzima natafuta mchumba. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie ujipange naye. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie ujipange naye. Jamani mnasema wataka mwenye suti wawe na degree toka university, sio wa kusakanya, hajiwezi mwenyewe, nitafanya chochote. Wesema tu nitakwenda kokote, wesema tu nitakupa chochote, wesema tu. Mama, napenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie ujipange naye. Nilikufanyia nini? Umenishika mateka hivi leo, tumepatana mimi na wewe, nieleze. Mwili wako bala na unanuki hapoa, utajipaka mapoda, na ninapenda unavyolegeza mwili hapa kule. Señorita, can you be my mama sita? Usijaribu kusita Manchester United. Mama mia, ukilegeza nyama nyuma, wani watamie na lawama, nimebaki nimeshika tamaa nikisema party umeijaza, kanyaga chini inatingika, kila mdundo narausha, mambo ya